Alrighty, folks, Mr. Matthew Larson here. I'm going to give you a bit of a demonstration on how to read the book Meditations by Marcus Aurelius. Now, this is a very old book, comes from the time of the ancient Romans. Marcus Aurelius, again, was a Roman emperor. It was his personal diary, so it really never was meant to be published, but it was published. So as a result of that, it can be a little bit daunting to start out. So my goal here is to simply make this a little bit more accessible to you, give you some tips and strategies so that when you're reading Meditations, you understand what's going on and you don't crumble and get overwhelmed by the sheer amount of information. So if we look here, this comes from Book 2, Paragraph 1. Begin the morning by saying to thyself, I shall meet with the busybody, the ungrateful, arrogant, deceitful, envious, unsocial. Now, I'm not going to read this whole thing to you here, but you can see there's a lot of words written right here, a large structure in the sentence, a lot of commas, and it's kind of broken up in a way that isn't really the same as we speak today. So it could seem a little bit daunting when you're looking at this, like, where do I even begin? What do I do? How do I approach this information? My goal by the end of this video is hopefully you understand how to go about and do that. Now, I want to start off with the beginning. So you're going to look at the first sentence. Begin the morning by saying to thyself, I shall meet with the busybody, the ungrateful, arrogant, deceitful, envious, and unsocial. Now, you might understand what this means. If you do, great, keep going. If you're a little bit confused, I recommend you break it down even more simplistic. You can start by putting this into your own words, right? Start the morning by saying to thyself. Start your day by saying to yourself, I will meet with the busybody, the ungrateful, arrogant, deceitful, envious, and unsocial. I will meet with annoying people. It's as simple as that, right? You might understand what arrogant means and unsocial, but you may be confused with deceitful. You don't need to understand every single word. You need to kind of have the gist. What is the big picture that is being said here? Again, first one in black is the original. The orange is a more simplified version. Again, all of these things happen to them by reason of their ignorance of what is good and evil. Breaking it up. They are annoying because they don't understand how to act. The original, again, a little bit more complex. The broken down version, simple. What I recommend you do is you break things up into words that make sense to you. But I, who have seen the nature of the good, that is beautiful. But I understand how to act in society. But I, who have seen the nature of the good. Nature of the good is kind of a different old-fashioned way of speaking. Maybe we wouldn't talk about that. You could just say, I have seen the good that is beautiful. What are we talking about? We're talking about society. And of the bad that is ugly. And how not to act, right? What is bad? Things that are bad, and it is ugly. This is why we break it down. Now, I do want you to note that there is a comma at the end of this, not a period or a full stop. You can break this up instead of looking at sentence by sentence, which might be confusing. Break it up by phrases. Go over those commas and see if you can understand that and put it in your own way. And the nature of him who does wrong. And that some people just don't understand what to do. The nature of an individual. What is someone's nature? Some people just don't understand individual things. Break it up and make it more simple. That is akin to me. They are human like me. So these people, what does the word akin mean? If you don't know, you could look it up, right? Akin means similar to me. They are similar to me. Marcus Aurelius was a human. We are human. Others who annoy us are also human. And not only of the same blood or seed, we're all human, right? We're of the same blood, of the same seed. Blood or seed. Or means it could be this, or it could be that. You don't need to understand both. If you simply understand one of these, you'll get enough information to understand the sentence. But that it precipitates in the same intelligence, the same portion of the divinity, right? The same. What is the divinity? Divinity means God. We all come from the same God. I can neither be injured by any of them, and they can't hurt me beyond being annoying. Again, simplify. Put this into words that make sense to you. If you need to write it up, you can, and then look back so you understand what is being said. Keep going just so you can see some more examples. I can't let my fellow human annoy me. I can't hate them, right? You can't do this. Kinsman means family or a person you're kins with. Again, human. I can't let another person annoy me. We're all made in cooperation, like feet, like hands. We're all made to interact, right? We break it up together. Rows of the upper and the lower teeth. If you only had lower teeth, you couldn't chew. If you only had upper teeth, you couldn't chew. You need both in order to chew. And to act against one is contrary to nature, and the fight against annoying people is against nature. It's not the way it should be, so we shouldn't worry about that. Again, make it simple. Some final thoughts quickly for you to understand. First and foremost, take your time. Meditations, particularly the first time you are reading it, should not be something you rush through. Take your time. Look at it sentence by sentence and break it up so that it makes sense. If you understand one sentence, great. Move on to the next. If you're a little bit confused, break it up by sentence and sentence. If you're still confused, break it up by commas. Commas are used to divide sentences. Use that. If you're still confused, break it up by phrase. Look at individual thoughts. Write down the words that you understand and fill in the words that you don't to see if you can get some meaning to what is being stated. Simplifying will make your life easier. Comments, questions, let me know. Otherwise, see you later. Good luck.